So now Floyd Mayweather. The thing about Floyd Mayweather is that he is going to be possibly one of the greatest fighters of all time, top 10. And I'm pretty confident that he's going to go down, if he's undefeated, top 10 greatest fighters of all time. And it's not only because he's undefeated, but it's just because of his ability to hit and not get hit. That is the point of boxing. I can't stress that enough. It's not about giving wars. It's not about kicking as much ass as you can. It's about getting hit. And no, it's about hitting and not getting hit. So I'm sorry, clarifying. Hit and not get hit. And he's got that down to a dot. I mean, to a T or dot, whatever. Floyd Mayweather is just the type of persona that I think is good for boxing. You might hate him. You might. I used to be one of those people that hated him because when I first started watching boxing, it was because of the Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya fight. Oscar De La Hoya for me was the more humble guy, the less talkative, and I thought he had a better chance of winning against Floyd. I thought at first, and Floyd Mayweather was the arrogant, talkative, loudmouth, trash talker, calling himself pretty boy, and just flashing money around. So if you're one of those guys that just hate trash talkers, you're definitely gonna hate Floyd. If you're like one of those guys that think fighting should be all full of honor and no trash talking, then you're in the wrong sport, because boxing has always been a trash talking sport. I mean, look at Muhammad Ali. He's one of the biggest trash talkers there was, yet he's loved by all sports and all sports fans. So boxing is definitely merited as a sports trash talking sport. So Floyd Mayweather does what he does, and he's genius at it. He talks, and what he says is facts. I cannot stress that enough. What he says is facts, because he has influenced many people. He is undefeated. He is the best there is right now, and you just cannot hold a flame to Floyd's life. Look at him. He has mansions, cars, women. It's not that I agree with his lifestyle or anything. It's just he's enjoying himself. He works hard for what he has. It's more important. So honestly, what is there to hate about? I don't like using the term haters because I find it corny, but that's what you guys are who hate on him, are haters, you know. So Floyd Mayweather, he definitely has my respect. I like Floyd. I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan. When I watch him fight, I think, hey, it's going to be a dominant performance of his again, and that's exactly what it is. You'd be an idiot not to bet on Floyd, but if like a stunning upset were to happen, you'd probably end up being a pretty rich guy if you bet enough money, if you bet on Floyd to lose. Regardless, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, at least. So Floyd Mayweather has been just winning all of his fights against, you know, sometimes top level guys and then medium level guys. He won't fight a no name for sure, because the money's not there, and that's what's important to Floyd Mayweather, is the money. So like for instance, when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, and I looked it up, he made 20 mil off that fight, and that was the most viewed fight in the history of boxing. Little by little, every fight he's had since then has been increasing in value. So after Oscar De La Hoya, he fought, I think, Ricky Hatton. He made a little bit more money off that. And sorry, my girlfriend's calling. Let me just stop the video a second. So sorry about that. I had to talk to my girlfriend. But I was back to talking about Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd Mayweather fought Ricky Hatton, knocked Ricky Hatton out, but before that he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Unanimous decision, well, split decision, I mean, for Floyd. After that, Ricky Hatton knocked Ricky Hatton out in like the 9th round or something, and then Floyd Mayweather had like a little bit of a hiatus. He said he retired from boxing, but not really. He came back to fight Shane Mosley, and that was unanimous decision for Floyd. But the thing about that fight was that Floyd finally got hurt. He got caught by a straight right hand, and that actually sort of stunned Floyd for like a quick second. But Floyd's quick, yo. He thinks fast. He clinched, held on for dear life, and then he had his composure with him. He did not panic at all. He kept eye contact with Shane Mosley on the ropes after Shane Mosley hurt him. Floyd's a genius. He just knows how to play the game. Even though it's not a game, boxing is just the most life. It's the most symbolic to life sport, if I could put it. It's a fight. You fight for your life, basically. So after Shane Mosley, Floyd had another hiatus, and then he came back to the sport. I think it was to challenge Victor Ortiz or something. So you know what happened with Victor Ortiz. I saw that fight live. I paid $70 to see that fight, and every fight from Oscar De La Hoya up, he's been winning more and more money. So Victor Ortiz, I think, was like 30 mil or 40 mil, and with Victor Ortiz is just a fucking idiot. I can't stand Victor Ortiz. What is he? Is he humble? Is he a jackass? Is he arrogant? Is he real? Is he fake? Who knows? But he headbutted Floyd. Floyd had every right to obey the rules. Basically, the ref said, "All right, get it on," and then he's looking away. Floyd was tired of just this fucking guy apologizing to him and kissing him. He just threw a hook right. Good night. So that's what happened in the fight. Floyd won it, and after Victor Ortiz, Floyd went on to fight. Who was it? Another guy. I think it was Robert Guerrero. I think so. So after Victor Ortiz, it was Robert Guerrero, and that fight was sort of weird when it happened because it was announced that Floyd would fight Robert Guerrero. I was like, why Robert? Is Floyd fighting everybody that beats Andre Berto? Poor Andre Berto, by the way. So Guerrero, nothing special about that fight. I still was impressed with Floyd's ability to dominate such a good fighter. Robert Guerrero is a great fighter, in my opinion, but Floyd's just the best, basically. So after Robert Guerrero comes Canelo Alvarez, and that fight had me like wondering who could possibly win this fight. But I always forget that whenever I see Floyd finally fight, I forget how good he is. I always realize, yo, there's nobody other than maybe Pacquiao, in my opinion, that could beat Floyd. Nobody can beat Floyd in his game, which is boxing. Somebody has to be unorthodox, powerful, fast in order to beat Floyd, I think. Because if you try to beat Floyd in his game, you're gonna lose. So that fight won Floyd 50 mil, and Floyd Mayweather's net worth currently, I think, is 170 million because he's been buying a lot of things. I looked this up on CelebrityNetWorth.com, but his total earnings have been 330 mil. So I mean, that's very impressive. And Floyd Mayweather is pay-per-view, Mr. Pay-per-view. He's a pay-per-view man. Every fight with Floyd Mayweather is a dream come true for his opponents because they finally get that paycheck they've been fighting all their lives to earn. And Floyd Mayweather doesn't like giving out a lot of his money to his opponents, so he does some hard negotiations, but regardless, he still win a lot of fight for the Floyd Mayweather fight. I think, like in Victor Ortiz's case, he wasn't as pissed off about losing as he should have been because I think he fought more for the money than the pride and victory. Regardless, you know, next now we have Amir Khan. Amir Khan wants in on Floyd Mayweather's payday because Floyd Mayweather, out of his 6-fight contract with Showtime, only has, I think, 4 fights left. First fight went to, it was Robert Guerrero. First fight went to Robert Guerrero. Second fight went to Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fourth fight, who knows who it could go to. Currently, right now, I know Floyd Mayweather is planning on fighting pretty soon, and I think it's May he wants to fight. Typical Cinco de Mayo thing he does all the time. So Floyd Mayweather, he has 4 fights left in his career. Maybe I think that's what he's been planning on doing, is retiring after this contract with Showtime. I think it's sort of weird and disappointing that he didn't finish his career with HBO, because HBO has been good to him, and HBO is basically my favorite network for boxing and has been the best network for boxing in boxing history. Regardless, it doesn't really matter where the fight is seen, but I'm just saying. So Amir Khan wants in on the 4th fight, possibly 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or last. But I think the last should go to Manny Pacquiao in a dramatic fashion. Hopefully that's not too late for either of those fighters to still have enough juice in them to duke out a good fight. Amir Khan wants in on the payday. Simple as that. Every fighter wants in on the payday. payday is important for boxing. I mean, that's what these guys are fighting for, along with their belts, of course, and their pride. But money is what they fought for. They want to get out of the, fight in rags to riches dream. So Amir Khan, does he deserve the Floyd Mayweather fight? No, I don't think so. Is it a fight I would like to watch? Yes, it would, because finally Floyd Mayweather would possibly fight a guy with as much speed as him, if not faster. Amir Khan is very fast. You gotta admit that. He's got some really nice combos, and Floyd Mayweather hasn't fought, in my opinion, somebody whose main offensive ability is speed in a long time. I don't know if he's ducking certain fighters because he might have doubts about them, but when he finally fought Saul Canelo Alvarez, I thought to myself, wow, Floyd ain't a ducker no more. Like, who could he possibly duck at this point? Why doesn't he fight Manny Pacquiao? He must be confident in himself to fight Manny Pacquiao if he was willing to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez, who weighs at least 10 pounds heavier than him. So, Floyd Mayweather versus Amir Khan, I think the fight should happen. Does Amir Khan deserve it? No, because of his arrogance, his lack of dedication to trainers, and the love to the sport, and the love that he has to give to the crowd. For instance, he's been disappointing us all with just meager talent in the sport, such as when he fought some two no names after his loss to Danny Garcia. Why not bounce back? I know he wants some warm-up fights before maybe fighting Floyd, but the thing is, he dropped out of Devin Alexander's offer to fight him. Devin Alexander versus Amir Khan, that would have been a great fight to watch too. Sadly, he dropped out of that. In a way, I think it's smart, because think about this: if he loses to Devin Alexander when he fights Devin Alexander, he'll not get the Floyd Mayweather fight. He won't be offered that fight, because at that point Amir Khan will probably be considered a washed up fighter. But if he were to fight Floyd Mayweather first before Devin Alexander, and he loses to Floyd Mayweather, well, who's going to complain about that? I mean, everybody loses to Floyd Mayweather, and then no one will put up such a fuss about him fighting Devin Alexander. The Devin Alexander fight will still happen. So I think there is a strategic financial move, but at the same time, it's disappointing towards us. We wanted to see the Devin Alexander fight, and he's going to refuse every other fight until he gets the Floyd Mayweather fight, which is sort of childish, you could say. So yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather has the ability to beat Amir Khan. I mean, definitely has the ability to beat Amir Khan. Add a little bit of power to Floyd Mayweather's punches, and you'll knock Amir Khan out for sure. Does Amir Khan have the chance to beat Floyd? Everybody has the chance to beat Floyd. It's a very small chance, but nonetheless, it's there. Of course, 40. How many people has Floyd Mayweather beat? I think it's 46. No, 45. He has 46 victories. He's fought Jose Luis Castillo twice. You gotta remember that. So he's beaten 45 people, and they've all tried. None has succeeded, as he likes to say. So again, it's a fight that I would like to see, and hopefully it'll happen next. I don't like to hear so much about Amir Khan still claiming he wants to clear the 141 division like he always said he would for years already, because he hasn't. At this moment, Danny Garcia is the undisputed champ in that weight division. Amir Khan has to shut the fuck up. Floyd Mayweather must be that man to finally put a stop to this guy. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys listening to me talk and rant. Be sure to leave a like and just comment if you want to talk, debate. You guys who are fanboys, fight fans, and all that stuff. Let's get ready to rumble. Alright, sorry, Michael Buffer. But thanks for tuning in. God bless. Good night.